The flight attendant who survived in the crash, Aydan Ragimli, is deeply shaken by what had happened and cannot hold back her tears. She was in the tail section of the plane, which may have contributed to her survival. She is one of the survivors from the board of the Azerbaijan Airlines Embraer 190. A Baku-Grozny flight crashed at Aktau airport in western Kazakhstan on the 25th of December. Of the 67 people on board, 38 were killed, said Deputy Prime Minister of Kazakhstan Kanat Bazumbayev. It is known that 29 people, including 2 children, are in hospitals.
The other patients are citizens of the Republic of Azerbaijan, the Kyrgyz Republic, and one patient has not yet been identified. She is in the hospital.
The footage taken before the crash shows oxygen masks in the cabin already deployed, and the plane's wing was damaged. The pilots requested an emergency landing from Russian dispatchers. They were refused reception at Russian airports. Russian propaganda media assure us that the aircraft was not accepted due to fog, and that it is why it was sent across the Caspian Sea. The aircraft's GPS navigation systems were jammed all the way over the sea, but Rosaviatsия and Kaz Aeronavigatsия airline services admit that the cause of the crash was a flock of birds. Meanwhile, the Kazakh edition of Orda.kz reported, citing the Health Department, that a tank exploded on board. We can see that there were issues with the aircraft's control, and during 2 attempts to land at Aktau airport, the plane, with a significant tilt, still tried to save a large number of passengers and landed right next to the runway. After the release of footage of the plane's wreckage with characteristic signs of fuselage damage, the mass media published a version that the aircraft was attacked by air defense over Russian territory. Euronews, citing unnamed sources in Azerbaijani government, reported that the missile was fired at the plane during air defense operations over Grozny. Investigators are analyzing the plane's black box. The General Prosecutor's Office of Kazakhstan is conducting an investigation into the crash of the passenger aircraft. However, it is not yet clear who is responsible for the air crash. Reported by Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.